and welcome back to the channel. For my second vlog, I'm just going to go through a few of the images that I've taken on my photography journey up to now, and just sort of show you the things that I like to photograph and what I like to get out and have a look at and a nosy at. So without further ado, let's jump into the video. This first image is of St Mary's Lighthouse near Whitley Bay. This was shot with a Canon 1300D, which was my first DSLR, and it was shot, I think, with a 70-200, but I'm not 100% certain because it's not saved the data. But I just liked the way the little girl was sort of stepped towards the lighthouse. I did remove some other people in this image because I just felt it looked good with the pink pop and her feet sort of crisscross looking towards the lighthouse. So that was the first image. The second image is on Lake Windermere, and we were staying in a boathouse right on the edge of the lake, and I got up and looked out of the window and I saw the beautiful light. So I ran outside and I captured this image, which has just got some beautiful colour coming through those clouds. This was shot on my 6D Mark II at f6.3 and at 35mm. I just loved it, and it was, like I say, it was early November morning and the light was just magical. But down to the second image from that shoot, the clouds were just disappearing a little bit and that blue was now starting to come through. I think I prefer this one more than the other one. I do have a print of the first one. I have this on a canvas, and it is one of my favourite shots that I've taken. The fourth shot is of a place called Stockgoit, in between Halifax and Keighley. And I've been to this location many times. I'd never really sort of got an image I was really happy with. It was either the colours weren't right, there was not enough water, there was too much water. But today, at this shoot, it just seemed to be perfect. Again, it's another one of my favourite shots. This is shot also on my 6D Mark II. This was at 35mm and f13. But yeah, it was just perfect. I think I've probably blended two shots there, one for the water and one for the rest of the image. But again, it's one of my favourite shots, Stocklight. This image is one that you probably won't get anymore, and it's one of the secret hidden photographers locations. It's the Borrowdale Mill in Borrowdale. Now, well, I went back again this year and it is covered in scaffolding, and I believe it's being bought by a private owner now. So I don't think you can get to it anymore. It is a beautiful location, and I shot this as well on my 6D Mark II. This one is f11 26mm. And it is just a wonderful place. And I've never really had great water coming down the beck at the side of it. There's always been too little water in it. But again, it's a lovely image to capture. But like I say, I don't think I'll be able to go ever again. The next image is of the harbour wall. Well, it has some harbour ladders in Clovelly, in the south of England. It was the colour and the reflection that struck me with this image. It's quite minimalistic, it's quite abstract, I guess. It was just a nice, clean, easy shot that I saw light, and I snapped again with the 6D Mark II at 59mm f11. Just a nice, clean, easy shot. I like that one. The next one is a place near Sheffield called Wyman Brook, and it runs for maybe about half a mile down this gorge, and there's numerous little waterfalls that come down, all looking very nice. But they've had a bit of problem there at the moment with some of the trees have caught a disease, and they've felled a lot of the trees, and they've gone across the falls all the way down the deadfall, and it's not looking very pretty at the moment. So luckily I was able to catch this a few years ago. Again, I think it was in lockdown. And it was a wonderful place to go to. This is shot at 39mm f/14. I probably blended the shot for the water just to get a different shutter speed to the rest of the image there, and probably a focus stack on this as well, but that's the next image. The next image is of Buttermere and the lonely tree. I've never been there and had brilliant light. I've been there with sort of stormy dramatic light, but I've never been there with sort of unbelievable light. But I still think this is a fairly reasonable shot. I do like it. I like the clouds, and you know, and the reflection, the calmness of the water. It was all very nice, and I took maybe 4 or 5 different angles from there, but I think this is my favourite from there. I did a couple of landscape ones as well as a portrait. But yeah, Buttermere on the 6D Mark II 35mm f/8. This image was taken in Boston, in the States, and this is of the USS Constitution, which it was a couple of years ago, shot on the 6D Mark II again. The sky was very dramatic, as you can see, and that's mainly the reason. If it had been a blue sky day, I probably wouldn't have taken this. I just thought it would look nice in black and white. I do like a black and white image, but I thought this might look well, and it did. It was shot at 35mm f/13. This is another image I got while we were in the States, and it's a place near Kent Pond in Vermont, and we were just driving along this highway and ducked off there and went onto a little, what we would call a B road really in England, and it was just beautiful driving through as the leaves were coming down and the fall colour. So we just stopped and I took a photo, and I really enjoyed this one. This is again on the 6D Mark II. It's at 95mm and f/11. Revo Abbey in the north of England. It started off as an unbelievably dark, dreary day, as it usually is in the north of England, but I still went out with the camera with the 6D Mark II again, and I did think about turning this into black and white, but I just think the colour of it makes it more dramatic as the hill starts coming down and you're looking face onto it. But Revo Abbey it's a lovely place to go and visit if you're around the north of England. I've recently got into street photography, and when we went to London, this image was captured of 2 people just outside a deli or something it was, and as the yellow cab went past, I snapped the image. This was at f/8 35mm at 1/250th of a second, and this is one of the images that actually started me thinking I might like street photography, so that's what this is for. The actual settings for this was it was shot at 105mm and it was at f/11. Carrying on the street photography theme, I went to watch my brother running the Manchester 10K, and I thought, well, I'll take my M50 with me and I'll get some street photography done while I was there. This shot I captured with 2 trams, one going one way, one going the other way, and me stuck in the middle, praying that it didn't hit me. But I do like it with the tall buildings in the background, and again it had to be black and white because I just think it made it look more dramatic, and that's that one. So I hope you've enjoyed that. I'm hoping to get out in the next couple of days and do a proper vlog and get out and take some photos depending on the weather. It's not supposed to be great the next couple of days, but we shall see. So until then, thank you for watching. See you later.